All right, let's take a look at some of our international and national news for this Inauguration Day. It's January 20th, 2017. We reported yesterday that Senegal was set to invade Gambia. Apparently that is happening, and now Nigeria and Ghana are joining in. There was a high-rise building that collapsed in Iran. It was once the tallest building in that country. It was built in 1962, and there were a number of firefighters inside the high-rise when it went down in a matter of seconds. So now they're saying at least 20 firefighters were killed. There are a number of others that were injured. I think up to 70 or more people that were injured in that high-rise collapse in Iran. The cause is still under investigation. There was a fire, apparently. The ruble has moved lower after an announcement by Shuvalov. It looks like the country of Russia might be buying more foreign currency to try to shore up the prices. There was an avalanche in Italy, this one not of finances but of actual snow. It completely obliterated a hotel, and the only known survivors at this point are the two people that were outside the hotel when the mountain came crashing down on top of it. In Trump's inauguration, raising hope for a number of people for the end of the crisis in Russian-U.S. relations. This will be part of the subject of my commentary today. U.S. plane strike has happened in training camps in Libya going after ISIS targets. This after the United States had a big announcement that they were done with bombing in Libya. Ankara has vowed to leave no stone unturned in the investigation into the murder of the Russian ambassador there in Turkey. This remarks were made at the conference going on right now in Davos. In another Davos-related announcement, China has said that they are going to be doing some strategic plans for Russia and for the United States, basically completely realigning the way things have been for the last 20, 30 years or so. Russia also talking about realigning toward an Asian focus instead of Europe. Some $460 million has been pledged for a vaccine initiative. This also coming from the Davos, a number of businesses and government groups, including, I think, Bill Gates Foundation, all of those joining in. They're trying to try to prevent global epidemics. We'll talk about that at some point. Mexico gas protests. Have you heard about this? This has been going on for a couple of months, actually. The peso continues to collapse. Bitcoin is skyrocketing in Mexico. And Dollar Vigilante has a great article on that. I've included the link at my website, radiofreespeech.com, including the link to the video. You can watch that interview as well. And if you like what I'm doing, please consider becoming a sponsor, either through Patreon or through a direct subscription at my website, radiofreespeech.com. If you're interested in buying advertising, send me an email, steve@radiofreespeech.com. Same thing if you've got a news tip for me, or if you'd like to hear my take on a particular subject, you have a commentary tip for me, steve@radiofreespeech.com will get you there. And hopefully soon we'll have a phone line up and working. I do have a jack here that is supposed to take the phone line and put it in. I tried it yesterday, and it didn't work the way I had intended it to. So we're still fiddling around with that, building it very slowly, one step at a time. Eventually, we're going to have your voice involved in this discussion as well. Once again, this is radiofreespeech.com.